Please be seated. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Commencement 2020. Seniors, this is your night. Director of Schools, Mr. Michael Davis, Chairman of the Hardin County Board of Education, Mr. Ron Ash, and Assistant Principal, Mr. Darrell Strickland, and I are honored to be on this stage. We, along with parents, relatives, and friends, are proud to be part of another great milestone in the lives of these young people. First, allow me to salute you for all your accomplishments. The world we assumed would welcome graduates with open arms has changed in ways we could never have imagined or prepared for. Many of you, understandably, are frustrated due to the COVID-19. Canceled ceremonies, celebrations, and annual traditions that have been canceled. Seniors, in the midst of this global change, it's important to pause as we acknowledge your resilience during this time. You were forced to learn life's larger lessons, such as nothing is promised and the uncertainty of tomorrow. It has been a pleasure to have been your principal and part of some of the most wonderful and memorable years of your lives. Parents, I commend you for your efforts. I know that you're experiencing mixed emotions as your sons and daughters are about to receive that most important document, which represents many hours and years of hard work and sacrifice. I now present to you Ms. Catherine Carroll Collier, Senior Class President. Catherine has served as the 1920 Senior Class President this year and has done an outstanding job. I appreciate her very much for her interest in and dedication to her school. I present Katie Carroll with a plaque from the Hardin County High School.
Good evening. I would first like to thank all the families, teachers, and administration. Every one of you has made an impact on the graduates sitting here today and have been there for us throughout our journey of being a student at Hardin County High School. I stand here before you today looking back on our short 4 years of a legacy we all have made. When the class of 2020 entered the doors of HCHS the first day, we were scared, anxious, and excited freshmen. It took us about a week to become accustomed to the crowded halls and many upperclassmen who were towering over us. After we had become adjusted to our new surroundings, we began to experience just a glimpse of all the great memories and fun we would share over the next 4 years. We experienced many firsts and lasts as we went through that school year. We were the last group of freshmen to play in a powder puff football game for homecoming. I think it was because they knew we were too good for the rest to handle, even though we got crushed by the seniors that year. We started our sophomore year with a little more confidence. We were no longer the youngest kids in school, and most importantly, we had not a care in this world. We had made it to the point where we weren't the smallest in the school, and we weren't having to worry about taking the ACT or what we would be doing after high school ended. Graduation for us felt like years away, but as we quickly realized, time just kept flying by. As junior year approached, we became anxious but also excited. We began to worry more about our future plans, college, careers, and life in general. Who would have ever thought that our junior year would be the last time we would be able to find toilet paper to roll someone's yard with, thanks to the coronavirus? During our junior year, we experienced the flood. All Hardin County schools were closed for a week, and with us being in the, so they say, hardest grade, we were so relieved. As junior year came to a close, we knew the end was in sight. As we took on our senior year, we had no idea it would turn out the way it has. We did not get the typical senior year experience that everyone looks forward to. We got something far from it. We have made history. With us being the class with 2020 vision, we definitely did not see this coming. We certainly had the most memorable senior skip day. No one will ever be able to top ours. The last 3 months of this school year, we have missed out on many events that we have been dreaming to have, but that did not stop us. We have pushed forward with positive attitudes and have had to have an open mindset. No, we did not get the normal experience of being a senior, but we got the experience that no one else has ever had, and that makes it so special. To you graduates, I wish you nothing but the best in the years to come. I know we will all go on to do amazing things, and nothing will stop us. We are a headstrong class and ready for whatever life has to offer. Good luck in your next chapter of life. Our roots ran deep here. Congratulations, class. We made it.
At this time, class member Trey Gallick will deliver a message.
Good evening. Would everyone please remove your caps and pray with me? Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I would like to thank you for all the many blessings that you have given us, the class of 2020. You have seen us through the terrorist attacks of 9/11, an EF4 tornado back in 2008, and now COVID-19. I pray that you will continue to bless us and watch over us as we move on to the next chapter of our lives. I pray that you will use each of us to your will and help us grow stronger as a community. I thank you for these last 4 years that we have all spent together. You've provided wonderful teachers who have cared for us, invested in us, and poured into us, and helped us on our journey. You have given our parents wisdom to nurture, encourage, and guide us, along with friends and experiences that will last a lifetime. Lastly, I pray that you continue to bless us as we grow. Help us apply what we have learned along the way and follow the path that you have chosen for us. We love you and we praise you. And all God's people say, amen.
Clinton Chase Townley is the co-valedictorian of the class of 2020. Chase will give our first commencement address. Chase is the son of Tim and Charlotte Townley. He plans to attend Christian Brothers University in the fall, where he will pursue a degree in electrical engineering and computer science with a minor in mathematics. I congratulate Chase and present him with a plaque from the Hardin County Board of Education for his outstanding academic achievements.
Okay, I'm a tiny bit nervous. Right now, there sure is a lot about you here in this crowd, and I've always been given the advice to picture everyone naked. That's not working right now. This is awful. I'm looking at you, Coach Mack. Anyway, good evening, Class of 2020. Families, friends, faculty, administration, and most importantly, my mom. Hey, Charla. It is an honor to be standing before all of my classmates and tell you we officially did it. Today is the day. It's an exciting day and one you've all been waiting for, the day that you graduate and continue on to the next part of our lives. Now, Class of 2020, I know it's been over 3 months and you probably don't remember me. I'm Chase. We went to high school together. Those were great times, weren't they? It may have not been the smoothest ride, but we made it here nonetheless. We've been through so much adversity as a class. But through it all, we've each shown resilience in our own ways. Against all odds, we managed to make it here tonight. I can say for all of us, we've waited a long time for this day. We finally accomplished one of life's many milestones, high school graduation. Since we were all kids, we've grown up waiting for the High School Musical 3 ending to jump up in the air and throw our caps. We've done it. This is the culmination of our hard work we've put in these last 4 years of high school. It may have not been the easiest or what we felt like doing at the time, but we pushed forward and finished strong. Now, as graduates, it's time to move on and continue to strive for our dreams. Dreams are funny things, though. Back when I was a kid, I'd dream of wanting to be a superhero. I remember watching Spider-Man on the couch at home, hopping off and telling my dad, I want to be Spider-Man when I grow up. But then my dad said, Chase, you graduate in 2 weeks. Get yourself together. Now, as graduates at Hardin County High School, it's given us all the memories that we can think back from years from now, and it's taught us many lessons, both academic and about life in general. Ever since the first day we were ushered in the halls of Hardin County, as naive freshmen, feeling as if we were looking at the moving staircases of Hogwarts, we were told, you better stay on the right side of the hallway or you get trampled over. We made new friends on the way as well. We participated in all sorts of pep rallies and homecoming festivities, cheered on all players in many sports, won spirit sticks. We have learned, laughed, and had some of the best times of our lives these last few years. Fast forward to this past year, our senior year, we set out to be one of the most memorable classes to graduate from this fine establishment, as many other classes have done before. Of course, we dreamed of being remembered for how well we were at academics or for how great we were at athletics. But the thing we will be remembered for, I believe, is our resilience and how we can overcome the problems we face. We have all experienced our fair share of challenges and obstacles as a class. Each one of you has experienced a different challenge in your own way. We all overcame adversity and learned something from that experience. We came into our own and faced new challenges head on and embraced what it means to be a Hardin County Tiger. Who knew that March 16th was our final day at Hardin County High School? I sure did not, but that's not how life works. We're never ready for what's next. We all expected a normal end to our senior year with a prom and awards day, but with our friends and family, but I think we learned something instead. It wasn't those normal high school experiences that made us who we are. It is the people around us, supporting us, lifting us up during this time. Our families have done a lot for us, especially mine. I wouldn't be here without their support. This day is not just the recognition of all the hard work we've completed, but the hard work that our families and friends have had supporting us all these years. We've officially reached the end of this journey, but is it really the end? Graduation was never the end goal, was it? We've looked to this day as just one major step into the next part of our lives. It's time to take our first step into the world, whether that means setting up a career, taking up a trade, or attending a college or technical school. Growing as a person is all part of our lives. This is just one occasion to recognize the growth that has taken place this far. We must now take the initiative to continue to grow and reach new heights as individuals, wherever life may take us. God bless, thank you, and may the force be with you.
The class of 2020 co-valedictorian is Sarah Elizabeth McGee. Sarah will present her final address. Sarah is the daughter of Todd and Karma McGee. She plans to attend Union University in the fall, where she will pursue a degree in biology on a pre-med track. I congratulate Sarah and present her with a plaque from Hardin County Board of Education in recognition of her outstanding academic accomplishments.
Good evening, class of 2020 graduates and families. It has taken what has seemed like forever for us to get here, but at the same time, high school has gone by in the blink of an eye. I would like to thank our superintendent, administrators, and everyone else who made our graduation possible. I think I speak for our entire class in saying that none of this would have been able to happen without all of your hard work and dedication to our school system. I would also like to thank all of the teachers who I've had in my time at HCHS. Being a teacher in this generation is not easy, but you all have been exceptional in what you do and have genuinely cared for each and every one of your students. Your hard work and the hours you spend working in the classroom may seem to go unnoticed at times, but you are all very appreciated. Last but not least, I would like to thank my family. I would not be here without them, and they have always encouraged me to do my absolute best in everything that I do. Our senior year has been packed with memories, which all came to an abrupt stop in the middle of March when a pandemic broke out. I know our senior year did not end up the way any of us had planned. On our last day of high school, we did not even know that we would never be back. Some of us even viewed the time off as a break from the stress we were going through in that moment of scholarship deadlines and hard calculus homework. We went through the hardest part of school just to miss out on a lot of the fun things we were supposed to do before we graduate, such as to go into the prom with our best friends, finishing our senior seasons playing the sports we love and have played for so long, going on senior trips, and just spending one last quarter with our lifelong friends and people that we have met along the way before we go our separate ways. While it may seem like we have all missed out on so much, there is a lot more in store for us than what we have seen in our 18 years of life. The challenges we have faced as a result of the coronavirus will only make us stronger. I know many of us have worked very hard in the past 4 years, studying and stressing ourselves out to have a high GPA, a good ACT score, and to accomplish goals we have set for ourselves. Now we must move on and use our hard work ethic and what we have learned here in the next step of our journeys. What matters is not what any of us did in high school, but what we will do when we leave HCHS. Many of us will go to college to study for yet another 4 years or even more than that, while others will enter the workforce to earn a living. We are the next generation of doctors, nurses, teachers, plumbers, lawyers, electricians, engineers, and so many other great things that our world cannot survive without. No matter how you are viewed in high school, this can be a new beginning for you. Do not let your past define your future. What you are known for here is only temporary, and you can change how people view you. F. Scott Fitzgerald once wrote, "I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you find that you're not, I hope you have the courage to start all over again." Class of 2020, your future starts now. I encourage you to set big goals and work hard to achieve them. In your life, leave a legacy that yourself and others will be proud of. You can do anything you set your mind to. I wish you the absolute best life has to offer, and may God bless you as you enter into the next chapter of your lives. I will always and forever be proud to have been a Tiger. Thank you.
Assistant Principal Darrell Strickland will now recognize members of the senior class for special accomplishments.
Good evening. As you look through your programs tonight, the students with an asterisk are the honors, beside their names, are the honor students of the class of 2020, having a grade point average of 93 or above. This year, we are proud to acknowledge 47 students in the class of 218 as honor students. These students are wearing gold valedictorian and salutatorian stoles and the gold honor cords. If you would, please rise. You may be seated. The students wearing the blue stoles are members of the National Honor Society. This is a select group of seniors outstanding in scholarships, leaderships, and community involvement. These students, please rise. You may be seated. The students wearing royal blue and gold cords are members of the English Honorarium, a social and service organization. Students with an A average in Honors English are eligible to become members. These students, please rise. You may be seated. The students wearing the gray and maroon stoles are members of the Vocational Technical Honor Society, a student organization that was formed for outstanding vocational technical students based on grades, leadership, and citizenship. If these students would, please rise. Thank you. Students wearing a rainbow-colored cord represent the National Art Honor Society. These students, please rise. Thank you. The carnation white stoles and cords represent the Tri-M Music Honor Society, a national organization for students outstanding in scholarship and musical arts. If you're wearing one of those stoles, please rise. Thank you. The blue and gold cords represent the Journalism Honor Society. Please rise. The red, white, and blue cords represent those who have demonstrated how to serve in business, leadership position, and participated in projects focused on business. Please rise. The hunter green and white cords represent those who have participated in simulated business in a competitive environment, empowering students with entrepreneurial skills. These students, please rise. The silver cord represents those students who took the nursing education class here at Hardin County High School and successfully passed the state exam, earning their Tennessee Certified Nursing Assistant license. These students, please rise. The royal blue and orange cords represent those students who have volunteered over 100 hours of community and school service. Those students, please rise. The navy blue and red cords represent those students planning to pursue a career in education. Those students, please rise. The Red Cords are a part of the Red Cord program sponsored by Lifeline Blood Services, indicating that they have donated blood 3 times from their 17th birthday until graduation. Those students, please rise. If you look through your insert, you will notice in the program under scholarships that many of our seniors receive money awards for college purposes. Scholarship funds of approximately $1,362,794 has been awarded to seniors in this graduating class. I would like to add that of this figure, an estimated sum of $37,500 comes from local sponsorships of scholarships. This is just remarkable and certainly speaks highly of our community, our school system, the academic achievements of these young people, and of the educators at Hardin County High School. Perfect attendance is a very deserving recognition these days. It is not common to be able to recognize students with 1 year perfect attendance. We would like to recognize 3 students, Marlena Blankenship, Kylie Dickerson, and Lucas Damarel. Also, Gina White has perfect attendance for 4 years. We certainly commend these students and their parents for encouraging them to attend school regularly. If these students would, please rise. At this time, I would also like to recognize spring sport athletes and competition team members to stand. If you're any of those, please stand to be recognized for their lost season. Thank you.
The students of Hardin County High School are very fortunate to be part of a community that supports their endeavors. Our seniors, especially, are rewarded at graduation in various ways by local businesses, organizations, and individuals. Scholarships, gifts, and personal recognitions are some of the rewards of a supportive community. Thanks to all. Seniors, I know that you're anxious, but I'd like to recognize a special group of people who have worked with this senior class for the last 4 years. Senior sponsors, as I call your name, please rise. Clint Arendel, Ben Cheney, Annette Cox, Michael DiBenedetto, Vicki Diamond, Dion Ewalt, Derek Frazier, David Meadows, Andrea Miller, Kay Newman, Lacey Northcutt, Vivian Ruth, Cade Smith, Susan Smith, Jeremiah Strickland, and Charlotte Townley. We can have a round of applause. There's another group of people here tonight that I'm certain our senior class would like to give special thanks. Without their support and guidance, tonight would not be possible. Will the parents and guardians of our senior students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. This year, the Teacher of the Year comes from the English department. As the principal of Hardin County High School, it's been an honor to work with her. I feel her greatest accomplishments come when she closes the door and goes in to work with our students. She, along with many of our other teachers, make a difference every day. You'll see her in the halls having conversations with students about their classes and about personal topics they choose to talk about. She's been a very good example of a loving and caring teacher. This year, the HCHS Teacher of the Year is Miss Charlotte Townley.
Thank you. I'm so honored. Thank you.
Seniors, we're almost to the magical point in the program that you've long awaited, receiving that hard-earned high school diploma. In a few moments, you'll become alumni of Hardin County High School. I hope your school days have been happy as well as educationally fulfilling. Ladies and gentlemen, before Mr. Davis presents the diplomas, I would ask that everyone be patient with our seniors so that the recognition that they deserve. Please honor our seniors by keeping the noise to a minimum, and remember that each senior who crosses this stage is very special to someone here. When that certain name is called, there are those who wish to hear. I now present the Hardin County High School's class of 2020. First row, please rise.
Everybody. Clinton Chase Townley. I'm proud of you. Catherine Carroll Collier. Robert Jean Gallick III. Kimberlyn Hannah Stanfield. Trey Hardin Clayton. Yeah, you did it. Sarah Elizabeth McGee. Chloe Grace Turner. Montana Ivy Keene. Macy Elaine Gillis. Jasmine Lorraine Walden. Nicholas Crunk Anderson. Hannah Claire Brumley. Chance Shelton Bishop. Kiana Summer Briley.
Catherine Grace Franks. Brandon Lee Carroll. Caroline Grace White. Eli Walker Williams. Autumn Leanne Moser. Nathan Lewis Adkins. Trinity Rochelle Stewart. Cody Lance Garrison. Kamaria Kiera Jackson. John Isaac Johnson. Jessica May McLean. Lake Dwayne Plunkett. April Marie Cook. Lucas Robert Damerell.
Matthew Taylor Roach. Erica Nicole Neff. Emma Lee Morgan. Gavin Trace Boyd. Grace Marie McChrystal. James Robert Doyle. Robin Catherine Fant. Bradley David Barrier. Jasmine Michelle Mansell. Seth Nathaniel Smotherman. Lillian Mackay Griffin. Connor Dwayne Wyatt. Anna Camille Espy.
Zachary Dale Melson. Sydney Grace Agar. Corey Chandler Hudgens. Samantha Jean Marie Morris. Brandon Cade Garrett. Rhonda Cheyenne Stamp. Robert Lee Grammer. Jade Alexa Bridges. Waylon Riley Davis. Kimberly Brooke Koenig. Billy Wayne Gatlin, Jr. Leela Madison Love. Blake Austin Fessmeyer.
Joshua Neil Geralds. Abby Grace Duncan.
I've got plenty.
Tristan Shay Thompson. Lucas Riley Krotz. Abby Grace Johnson. Curtis Kelton Austin. Morgan Elizabeth Dale. Daniel Joel Wood. Emily Nicole Harville. Aaron Alexander Jones. Elena Mackenzie Newcomb. Nicholas Shane Howard. Abby Jean Perryman.
Rachel Caitlin Yeager. Jerry Allen Garland. Kaylee Allison Livingston. Blair Christopher Bumpus. Mackenzie Claire Jean. Jimmy Carnell Couch. Kaylee Danielle Matlock. Dylan Dwayne Morris. Lexi Gail Duke. Andrew Thomas Barksdale. Mallory Marianne Haggard. Stephen Kyle Hopper. Vivian Danielle Melson. Hal Davison Stevens.
Xander Peyton McWilliams. Kara Brooke Davidson. Dalton James Franklin. Emily Oslin Arnold. Trevor Michael Ballantyne. Marlena Grace Blankenship. Bryce Joseph Nelson. Catherine Grace McSwain. Joshua Eli Slayton. Molly Kate Shirley. Briley Matthew Gooch. Alexis Danielle Scott. Brett Richard Dietz. Chloe Liana Bain.
Erica Smith. Mark Christopher Chia. Melody Dawn Morris. Jacob Eli Cooksey. Essence Ruth Lowry. Seth Michael Gesford. Evelyn Ann Marie Hughes. Trayon Scruggs. Abigail Grace Morris. Addison Young. Callie Anna Cronice. Jimmy Eugene Evan Davidson. Anna Beth Meadows. Jance Lynn Mulliken.
Cade Owen Harmon. Ariana Lucretia Taylor. Jesus Julian Olivas. Callie Beth Locklear. Tyler Reed Moore. Haley Savannah Mitchell. Jacob Isaiah Souter. Jasmine Nicole Cheney. Jeffrey Heath Davis. Dominica Rachel Werstein. Corinne Ray Nickel Sider. Rachel Marie Wilkerson. Trey David Duck. Lindsay Morgan Henderson.
Caitlin Grace Mathis. Jalen Andreas Ibarra. Caitlin Rebecca Myers. Robert Lane Benson. Haley Marie Brown.
Caden Lane Cagle. Zoe Elizabeth Ferguson. Zachary David Jenkins. Hannah Michelle Davis. Paul Wade Myers. Caitlin Abigail Hunt. Joshua Paul Gary. Brandy Cheyenne Hurley. Noah Riley Holland.
Brandon Tyler Williamson. Candace Deanne Hunt. Robert Glenn Harvey. Keely Shane Rainey. Hunter Aaron Cisco. Kelsey Nicole Blunt. Deontay Jaheim Gardner. Kylie Alyssa Dickerson. Zachary Stephen Hendon. Ashley Nicole Pennington. Nicholas Chase Wilkerson. Briley Suzanne Eliff. Dylan Russell Roush. Molly Nicole Austin.
Callista Bree Penley. Tanner Owen Gravett. Brianna Madison Gatlin. Stephen Creed Cagle. Haley Marie Weeks. Brianna Elizabeth Austin. Laura Marie Myers. Allie Jewel Baker. Kaylee Danielle Murphy. Ruthie Nicole Morris. Allie Marie Kirkland. Haven Sky Strickland. Brianna Destiny Gibbs.
Lacey Jean Bingham. Jasmine Lynn Davis. Elizabeth Danielle Prince. Jacqueline Cherie Harrison. Trinity Renee Hardin. Jada Mackenzie Durbin. Summer Jean Mahler. Audrey Dawn Van Hoos. Kaylee Jean Sperlin. Shondi Gabriela Bogus. Candace Brianna Wright. Gina Starr White. Dalton Ryan Rich. Wesley Jacob Weeks.
Marquita Nicole Atwood. Corey Michael Banks. Logan Ryan Smith. Tristan Hunter Keeman. Cornelius Antonio Murrell, Jr. Dirish Jace.
I just want to say that I love my family and thank God for this opportunity.
Michael Sean Catt. Brianna Lane Collins. Bradley Chase Browder. William Chance Seaton. Dakota Kyle Milliken. Kyle Allen Clark. Jordan Nelson Yarbrough.
Amber Rose Godwin. Brady Den Hong. Caleb Lane House. Taylor Renee Goodlow. Trevor Kyle Smith. Matiah Clarice Tharp. Stephen Lee Castile.
Seniors, this evening is another big step for you in your growth process. With your degree, you've earned the right to prove that you can handle freedom responsibly, that you're trustworthy, dependable, and mature enough to try your own wings. Know that the world will test you and your true character with fire. And remember that you're always fully accountable to God, who loves you and believes in you far beyond your comprehension. As you leave your alma mater tonight, I wish you the very best life has to offer. By the power invested in me by the Tennessee Department of Education, I proclaim you graduates of Hardin County High School. Seniors, you may move your tassels from the right side to the left to signify your graduation. And now, if the cheerleaders and dance team members will come to the stage, we'll close the commencement program with the singing of our alma mater.
They're doing it all wrong. Link arms, but don't sweat. Link arms. Oh, wait, there.
On the city's southern border, reared against the sky, proudly stands our alma mater as the years go by. Forward ever be our watchword, conquer and prevail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, Hardin County High School.
Hour and 10 minutes.
You did good. You've done well.
Best ever.
Enjoy it.